The risks are what remind me that I'm alive. The focusness is just, it's pretty hard to describe. And then at the bottom of the drop, once those risks aren't there, I come back out of my own little world. And I can't get back to that place without putting my life on the line. My name's Tao Berman. I'm in Grass Valley, California. I've been here for a couple weeks competing and creek boating. One of my sponsors is Red Bull, and they rented a house for a month because they knew some of their athletes were going to come into town. So it's been great to bring friends over and be able to hang out and feel like you have a bit of a home in a state that you don't reside.
I think Tao is a very unique person, and therefore that leads into his kayaking. I think there's a lot of professional kayakers that are upper echelon of our sport that have Tao type qualities, but Tao is definitely very unique in the way how he's outgoing and how he's able to communicate with people. You think that there's something fake about him, and you think that this person can't be for real. But the more time you spend around him, the more you realize he's just sincere, and that's the way Tao is.
Tao, he always wants to stay at the hole longer, than everyone else. He always wants to go more. Like, he doesn't care if it's cold. He doesn't have excuses of why he's not going to go. There's never a day he's just like, nah, I don't want to go today. He's going to be out there every day, and he's going to paddle longer and paddle harder. He can accomplish anything.
It's one of those things that was on a creek that I'd done for years, and there was always this drop that nobody had ever ran it. The move was to boof off this waterfall and land on a log and slide down it sideways. I didn't get balanced on the log, and I flipped off the back of the log and landed on the stern. That ripped me out of my kayak and stood up and walked out of the water. Based on comments that other people have made, I guess I probably feel a lot less fear than a lot of people, and my motivations for doing it may be a little different than a lot of people.
And a lot of people say, well, it's pretty easy to just fling yourself off a waterfall, but Tao's he's not doing that. He works on consistency.
Some people say, well, Tao, you got a lot of people that love you, your mom, your dad, your brothers and sisters. How can you take these risks knowing what it would do to the people that love you? And I really feel that I'm probably taking slightly less risks than I otherwise would if there weren't these people that cared about me so much and that I cared about. It's just a level of focus that is pretty hard to achieve unless you have everything on the line, that being my life.